Did the mic just peak because I was clapping? Alright. Whatever, computer. You do what you want. What's up? What's up, everyone? Second day of the year. Second day of the decade, actually. Let me switch over this screen. You know what we're doing today. One of my favorite things to do is to make spaceships. It's to make boat boys. I like boat boys. Boat boys are cool. So let's fucking do it. Just gonna make some random stuff. I've got nothing like, no one bought anything from me, so I haven't got anything specific lined up to do. So I'm happy to take suggestions. It's random. So if anybody turns up and suggests something, you know, I like where this is going. But for now, I'm just going to draw some random stuff. Ooh, that's way too small. Get some sizes going. Let's do this guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. And then this guy. And then see what I can make out of it. Right, so we'll start with this one, which for now is just a brick. So we want to give this brick some shape, something to it. So we cookie cutter something yellow out of it. Let's chop it in half. To here maybe. Get some lines going. Ooh. That looks kind of nice. That's a nice shape. That's quite an abrupt change though, so we fixed that up by changing its shape a bit. There we go. There's my mother texting me. Ooh. I'm gonna get me some food next week. Get me something tasty. It's just a weekly, yeah, near weekly occurrence. We'll go grab some food. It's nice. Most of the time we just go to the Weatherspoons and stuff, so a lot of the same food. But still, it's nice. It's good to keep up to date with people. Because quite often you'll find, like at least I'll find, like a lot of people just sort of don't, and they just sort of let things slip away, let people just sort of vanish from their lives. And so, you know, it's a nice surprise to have someone like just randomly turn up that you haven't seen in a long time and just be like, hey, it's my boy, he's back in action. But like, you know, it'd be nice if they were just in action in general. That would be great. You know, some people got busy lives. It's just sad, really. So when you're that busy, like, whoa. When you're that busy, you only see like a pal once every like, you know, month or something. It's like, ooh, ooh. What's a man to do? What's a boy to do? Which I could ask myself now with this. What is a boy to do? Ooh, actually, I know what a boy's to do. I know what this boy's doing. How about a little bit of that? That looks pretty spicy. I like that. About here, and then here, and then here. There we go. That's a nice bit of shine on this boy. Is this the right colour? Yeah. And then what's this? Oh, that wasn't the right colour. That's why it looked wrong. Right. So this colour goes on the edge to give it a little bit more definition. There we go. Ooh, there. These lines are making it look like getting those harsh corners a nice feel. Okay, no, that's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Do 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 do. I think I'll make it odd numbered so it doesn't look too nasty when I convert over. Tell you what I could do, actually, thinking about this. I'm thinking about making a shoot 'em up. I haven't made a game in a while. I used to do it all the time when I was young, but I haven't actually made like a little thing in a while. Like I've got a bigger project going on, but that's going to take a while for like the rest of the boys to learn what they're doing. So if I had something in the meantime sink my teeth into it, that would be pretty good. Maybe I'll stream that, eh? That'd be pretty cool. Look into that. This shit needs to be fucking dark though. Right. This. Like that. And then I need darkness. Give me the darkness. There's no shine in darkness. So it won't have the same little gleam that the lights part will have. That's good edge definition. It needs detail. What can I put on it? What can I put on it for detail? What can I do? What detailing can I put on it? Let's get some nice reference material. Well, hang on. DuckDuckGo's not very trustworthy. Give me a second. DuckDuckGo, I usually have the safe search turned off on DuckDuckGo, and it likes to come up with, it likes to just sprinkle a little bit of random porn pics in the middle of the image searches. It's not very helpful. Don't want that coming up on stream. There's a SpaceX one. Knobbly looking ass thing. That looks kind of smooth. Looking at detail. Star Trek's an alright thing to look at, but like, see, everything on a Star Trek ship does something, right? Like these are for the warp drive, you know, the sensor bulbs and shit. That's where the bridge is, you know, all that's impulse. You know, all these things are like grates for getting rid of heat. Hatches for maintenance. You know, they're all actually things that do something. trouble is, a lot of the stuff on doesn't actually make any sense, so... It's like superficially thought through. So it winds up actually, like, sometimes actually being worse to look at than something that was done, like a Star Wars ship or something, for example, which, though superficially seems like it isn't thought through, because, you know, generally it was just made for aesthetics, it winds up just sort of fitting together better by itself, because the design philosophy it's following is something that's tried and tested and works. Like, for example, like this, right? I don't know, a Generation Tech video, but like fucking all these bits and bobs here, right? These little, like, you can see where the plates end, and these funny little things appear on the original models that they had when they were filming back in the 70s. They had like little, well, 70s and 80s. They had like these little bits and bobs, and the guy that put them together called them greeblies. I think it's Adam Savage came up with that term, actually. You know, the guy from Mythbusters, that guy. He called them greeblies. And they're just there to add, like, detailing, right? They're usually bits of ship from the world, from model kits from, like, the World Wars. You know, you have your bits of plane, your bits of boat, bits of warship, bits of tank, and you just sort of stick it on in places to make it look nice. And then, in a lot of ways, what they did was they made something that looks like something that actually exists. Which, even though it was put there to look nice as sort of detailing, they've somehow managed to get it into a position where the positioning of the parts, because they're following the aesthetic of something that already exists, which looks the way it does because it's functional, you wind up with it just looking, with it looking good, in the sense that it would work that way anyway, because that's what they're following. They're following something that actually works. Which really, if you're gonna take from anything, take from something that works. Don't take from something that doesn't. It's not gonna help you. I see a lot of world builders do it. Well, they'll do it the wrong way round. And they'll just focus on something like really flashy, with no real regard for what they're actually doing. And they go, oh yeah, but it's not real, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but if you want to use it for anything, it's got to have something to it. Otherwise it's actually useless. You know, you're just kind of deciding arbitrary things constantly. Ooh, there's a thought, actually. Hey, what's up, amigo? I didn't even see you there. What's kitchen cooking, my boy? That's what I was doing. You completely distracted me. How dare you? How dare you distract me like that, amigo? Living. That's what I was doing. That is not what I wanted. Living. This is also not what I wanted. Yes, this is what I wanted. Things like this. That looks fucking cool. Let's do something like that. Let's get that up on my others. Hang on. Yeah, like that. Let's do something like that. Yeah, some nice ribbing. That'll do. That'll do me good. Colour. Yellow or blue? I said yellow instead of purple. I'm fucking stupid. I'll go purple. Purple seems to match the best. Good complementary colour. Yeah, so there's flashy exterior with like metallic connecty bits, bony looking parts. How do I get something angular like this to look like that? Actually, well, first things first, I can just put a glob in the middle. Which I can do freehand because it's supposed to be organic looking. Oh, that's a bit too far. And then I can do this. Like that. No, corner. Oh, that was strong. That came out of fucking nowhere. Surprise. Here we go. That's a bit much. There we go. Okay, and then this. Yep, that works. And then the rest of them can be the dark one. And then we can just add a little bit more detail over here, fill in the blank. Put it over here as well. That looks pretty good. I like that. Let's give it a bit of a lip though. To make it look like it's actually dipping out of the metal. Or, well, I say metal, it could be whatever the fuck this is made out of. Bony goop. Big honeycombs. And let's be generous and give it a very nice weapons hardpoint on this side. Let's make it purple to match with the stuff. No, we could go a bit more than that. Alright. Who's pinging me? Get out of here, Templin. Bitch ass. I feel like that should be an insignia. I'm gonna make that an insignia. A little hook? No. Hook? No. Hook. That's a hook. Hook head. The hook needs to be a bit bigger. There we go. No, it looks dumb. What's a good symbol? What is a good symbol? What the fuck is this? Okay. Maybe stars, actually. Star? Iconography? That seem good? What the fuck is this thing? It's a land puffer. It's a puffer frog. That is ridiculous. Why is it giving me Star Wars? But Star Wars weird creature. What the fuck? That's gonna be two. They're all fucking strange. Is there more? Should I? I'm gonna click the page actually. I want to see what the rest of this strange shit is. Funny rhino, monkey, little lemur, a monkey, dragon thing. Gets this little fucking. That is just weird. Alright, cool. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's go with a mouth. Let's go with like teeth. Teeth's a good one. I like teeth. That doesn't look like teeth. This doesn't resemble teeth. Maybe it's because this one is bad. That looks alright. Maybe that to round it off. That doesn't look too right. That doesn't look right at all. It needs to have more jaw, more clasp. There is a wire going straight over the chair. There we go. And I need more. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Now there's a thing that I learned in doing things like this, right? So when you're doing art, right, don't be afraid to get, I guess, kind of adventurous with how you place things, because I just did that, right? That looks so much better than the thing I did the first time. What is wrong with my arm, dude? That's not a good sign. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Alright, and then this is ready to be flipped. Check that out. Ooh, that went way too far. Alright, okay, so this needs to be the light color. This needs to be the slightly dimmer color. And then this, from this point down to this point, all needs to be the darkest color. And then I need to create a nice shadow to be cast by this section in the middle. So that needs to be this color. I don't know why I'm doing this. I could easily just do this and then have it done with. I'm fucking wasting my damn time. There we go. Right, okay, and then this is slightly darker than this, and it gives us a nice shadow effect. That's quite nice. Got a fat little boat. One thing I am going to do though is I'm going to remove this middle point. That is the insert button. Not the delete button. There we go. Right. I must have right clicked halfway through there. good, that's a good destination. A good place to go. If you want to see something cool, Tank Museum. There is a lot of cool in the Tank Museum. Oh boy. I've been there when they were with Chosby. Very nice. There are plenty of pictures I think he still has. You don't get a good feel for how big some of those fucking things are until you're stood right next to them. It's just great. It's just good. Okay, so I have one ship. What should I call it? Let's make it fat. There we go. Okay, now we need to turn this horrendous shape into another ship. So let's pick a middle point. Let's pick a middle point here. So then the other side doesn't need to exist. And we'll make it for the same guys. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Move that up there. Just where it needs to be. Is this not right? There we go. Color him in. Right, so I'm thinking something like this. Something like this. If I get the white, I'm gonna make this part like hollow this out a bit. That's a bit much. There we go. Like that. Ah! There we go. This can probably get a bit bigger. Let's give it some like fins almost. Go. Looks kind of fancy. This can probably be chalked over though. There we go. Chalked over? Is that a word? Word? No, it's not a word. It's definitely not a word. I don't know what's wrong with me. Right, okay, so let's make some sexy looking divisions on this thing. probably actually. Oh. Oh, no. I'm not going to do that. I know exactly what that's going to be. I need more of this purple shit. That's what I need. Okay, so first, we're going to get this darker colour for a nice fill-in on this side as well. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Easy. Easy. There we go. That's nice. Okay, so. Oh. Now we're going to get a bulb, and then a sloop down, and a bulb, and then a sloop down, and then a bulb, and then that, like that. Effects, noise. That looks pretty noisy. Same steps as before. I'm making a lot of retard noises right now. Okay, that was way too much. There we go. Alright, and then some of that. Oh, that's the wrong one. I feel like this one has a lot more light of a bias. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's just sorting itself out now. This is looking a lot better. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. Now, the real question is, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you and how you get here? Hang on, I'm just gonna... Going to paint all of these the right colours just to get them out of the way. Oh no, that was too far. There we go. Okay, let's do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. There we go. Oh no, I missed one. There we go. Back to normal. Looking pretty fucking snazzy, if I do say so myself. Right. Actually, I should have done that afterwards. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, because I can do this. I'm a clever boy. I have figured solution. Do not doubt. That's bit much. Hang on. There we go. 1. And then we move this around like this and this. And then all I have to do is take straight off of the big boys. That does not feel pointy enough. There we go. And that feels a little bit ill-angled. So let's give him a little bit of a nodule on the end. There we go. That feels more like it. And then, hopefully, there is room. Oh, there is. Oh, just. Look at that. Oh, perfect. And that looks pretty good. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. I like that. I like that. Let's set up a bit more. Ooh, I'm liking this. Right, okay. Let's make some. Well, actually, let's give it some of its shade definition first, whilst it is fresh in my brain, in my noggin. Doot, 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 doot. Oh. Oh, this is so relaxing compared to, like, Square, right? I'm just getting random memories from all over the place right now just doing this. This is really clearing up the old brain. Clearing out the old warehouse. This is what they were talking about, right? I heard a thing a couple years ago, right? About people talking about, like, going to places to do colouring, right? Essentially, you know, you'd go to a place and they give you a colouring book, and then a bunch of people would just sort of colour things in and then stick it to a big wall. I'm sure I've seen, like, the walls a few times, and there are plenty of places to do it, but it does really, there is something it's getting at. It's like that simple, relaxing task is good for your brain. You want to be exercising it, and then you want to be giving it some nice rest afterwards. Don't just. I've seen too many people now like hound. Just you know, expect that it's always going to do the thing, right? Expect that it's always going to just be at peak, always going to work. And that their failings are because they aren't pushing it hard enough. And then they get burnt out. It's not good. You can't just do that. You gotta go. You gotta get in and out of the pool. You can't live in the pool. Not good. Don't live in the pool. Not designed for it. Sure, going in every now and then for a little swim. Do it. It's great. It's good stuff, but you can't live there. As much as some small children would like to think they could. I'm sure there are kids that have asked that to, like, their parents. Why can't we just live in the pool? It's like, that is thank you, small chimp creature. Your words are truly inspiring. let's do that. And that to round it off. Did I do that on the other one? Yes. And there we go. That's all of that definition. We're going to put the insignia on here. Because of course we are. Now this needs some things in it, so let's make some, like, towers. That is pure darkness. I'm sorry? What? There we go. Ooh, that's not what I wanted at all. Ooh, why are you doing that, buddy? Fuck's your problem, eh? Oh, that's disgusting. Why is it like that? That's really... oh, fuck. That's really unpleasant. Maybe if I just do this. Oh. Yeah, that's the sort of size we want. Make that darker. Make that darker. Make that darker. Make that darker. And make that darker. And that matches in on that more. I'm actually going to take this one as well. Or am I? Yes, I am going to take that as well. I'm going to make a nice long one that just spans the length of the thing. I'll just take it. Oh, there's an easier way of doing it, but it's... Anything with noise on it is just a pain, because you can't just select it. I know Photoshop has like tools that let you select it. I don't know if GIMP does, but Paint.net certainly does not have a way of just selecting something of a color type. I think it's actually going to need to be a bit bigger. So Let's expand it. No, I want this. Why am I doing it like this? When I could do it with a new layer. I did not copy the entire thing from the old layer. That means I have to do it again. Give me a second. There we go. It's cool. Everything's fine. Crisis averted. Let's move all this down like this to the bottom, like that. There we go. Looks alright. That looks good to flip, maybe. Actually, hang on, you know what? Let's have some fucking little root things come out of this. Some little root things come out. They look better without connecting lines. I think they do. They do look quite a bit better. Smoothened out. Oh. Although they probably would look a lot better if they were thicker in general. So if I do this. Yeah. Looks better. And then... oh, that was too far. A bit like that. There we go. Something like that. Some nice sort of tubing. If I make that straight and then just have it come out horizontally to it like that. Not horizontal, perpendicular to it. Gotta get my terms straight, you know. Gotta get in the right frame. The right space. There we go, looks better. And then some little perpendiculoids. Yeah, I did just make that up. Yeah, I did just say perpendiculoids to describe something coming out of something else at a perpendicular angle. What you gonna do about it? Hmm? That's right, nothing. You Cannot stop my stupid bit. Right, okay, flip time. It's fucking flip time. We get to see what the whole ship looks like and whether or not I made it too fat again. Probably, judging by the last one. What are you? Hello? There we go. Here we go. Those middle ones seem a little bit close. That's uncomfortable. That discomforts me. I could probably just get away with the... just sort of moving it slightly to the side. Oh. Oh yeah, easy. There we go. That looks better. That looks fucking nice. Right, okay, we got another ship here. Who needs a name? Get this guy out of the way for a second. Why? What? Hang on. That's fine. Is anything else off? No? It's just this. Oh, I must have forgotten to copy that part. Okay. Weird. Worried me for a second there. Right, okay, so we got all this. Let's add the bit that's important, the shadows. So, of course, I have to first cut the ship in half again for a second. Or at least select half of it, not so much cut it in half, you know what I mean. Oh, I should have done the lip. I'm gonna have to do that manually now. Fuck. Wish.com is sending me emails. Get the fuck out of here! It just came up with a fucking pop-up saying, you want to buy adult toys? Hey, hey, and then a bunch of fucking kissy emojis. Get that shit out of here. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, that was fucking stupid. Right, okay, cool. Oh. Okay, right. Fucking stupid. That's pretty much all of that. So that works. Oh, much like everything in space, there is exactly zero screaming. Don't know why I felt like saying that. The phrase just rung around in my head for a second. I was like, I'm going to say those words. So that's the shadow done. I can also do... What am I missing on this? Apart from, obviously, that whole lip section. What am I missing? The bevel. That's what it's called. Be bevel. Not a whole lot. No, not really. So it is just the bevel. So let's get the bevel out of the way. Favourite part. Actually, no, that's not. No, that's right. That's the thing. I need to do this. I don't know why I pointed at the screen as if you could see me pointing. I am becoming chimp. I'm becoming world chimp. People of Duloc, I give you your champion. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's that done. And now I've got to do the lip. So I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to be cheeky boy, and I'm going to do it in blue, which is not a colour used on this, so that I can just flip it around. Is there blue anywhere? No, there's no blue. You know what that means? Be easy. Easy. Actually, I'm going to do it in teal so it's easier to see. That can be my go-to. My go-to, whatever you call it, colour. The spare colour. The highlight. The special boy. Calm, little fucking drag out. No. There we go. Move it back in one. And now we can paint it its appropriate colours. I was very close to painting it background colour for a second there. Ooh boy. I would have made loud noises. I would have chimped out. I don't want to... Fuck. There we go. This is fine. This is fine. Let's get this one down. I feel like, actually, I might use this for the server's tutorial, the new tutorial functions, because I need new ones. So I might use these as the sprites for them. Seems like a good plan. And then I can stat them out properly and give them choice. Give new people using the system a choice on who they want. This is the wrong dark color. This isn't. This is why it was getting confused. This is wrong. This isn't right. I just did that completely wrong. That's why it blended in. Oh, why am I dumb? Why is this a thing that I am? Can I please not be? No, it is the right... Why is that one that colour? That's wrong. That needs to be changed. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it real good. There we go. Fixed it. It's good. It's fine. It's dandy. There we go. There we go. Scroll down. Fix this boy up. Fix this boy up real good. There he is. He's good. He's fixed. He's boy. I'm going to save this so that it doesn't just die. Desktop. Stuff and things. No. Shit. Okay. Right. I'm going to do this one next because this one looks interesting. This one is asymmetrical. And I'm going to use a different design philosophy for it. To make it even more interesting. Let's get out some blue, because I haven't used blue yet. Oh. So, I actually want to preserve the shape on this. So what I'm going to do... Where's the light one? There he is. Right, so we're going to do this. No! This isn't the right colour. There we go. Okay, move you up. Nice. And good. Don't know why I haven't actually drawn the line this way yet. Okay. Right, okay. That's the wrong colour. There we go. Right, so some of that. That looks good. And then on the other side, the dark part, which needs to be about the same scale. There we go. Ooh, that was too far. Get rid of that. Cool. Okay, so that's done. Fixed him up good and proper. Let me scroll. Pop him up. Do him. Done. There you go. And then copy him up here, maybe? Oh, he's actually too long. Okay. You don't see a lot of asymmetrical ship designs. Mainly because in both real and fluid space, they suffer from balance problems. I don't know why I've done it like that. I thought it just needed to be straight. Right. Yeah, they suffer from some balance related problems. Namely that, of course, if I put engines here, I need to put... Yeah, I need to make sure that the center of thrust is still the middle of the ship. Whereas the center of anything is on this thing. So anything I put here also needs to have something here potentially further out to balance it. So I'm actually going to give these guys thrust cones like you see on the back of a space rocket, but bigger. So we're going to actually be able to see these guys as thrusters. Oh, that is too light. There we go. And then we're going to put around it sort of like something to hold it steady. It's going to look better like that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, something to hold it steady. Actually, hold on, no, it's round. I need to account for the fact that it is round. Well, maybe this isn't round. Because it's in the middle. It needs lining anyway. That just looks weird. That just is really strange. Maybe if I do it like this instead, it's gonna look better. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. This, however, is these two dark colours. So, a darker one to go this side. So I can do that. And then this has to become this colour. And then the dark one becomes that. And then there you go. It's fully shaded. I'm going to put one there. And then we're going to put a couple here. That. Which again looks really weird, but as long as the thrusts are balanced, it works. Alright, and now that I've done that, I know what I'm going to do. Let's create a new layer. We're going to make plate detail. Where's the noise? Noise? I want mosaic again. That looks disgusting. That looks a horrifying JPEG monster. Fucking mosaic. And then slightly offset it. Like that. Then we can use this to outline plate colors. Actually, what if I black and white this? Ooh. It grays it out slightly. But it does the job. Let's turn it from a cloud around the ship onto the actual hull. That creates an interesting hull pattern. But it still looks too simple. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what if I crystallize it? Well, no, crystallizing it just does that. It makes it wobbly. Maybe there's some other way of distorting it. I don't think that's it. You know, that's just going to make him wobble. Frosted glass? Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, really. What does that do? Oh. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that does exactly what I want. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that. And then even from a distance you can see the plating pattern on it. Right. So we're going to leave the plating pattern to one side for a second. And we're just going to add the rest of the detailing on and then cut that out of the plating pattern. So let's get some colour. What can we put on here for detailing? We can put some grates and some hatches. Let's go grate. No, I feel like that's got to be like, yeah, let's go panel on the edge of this. And then a sort of bright orange colour coming off of it. What about this? Does this look any good? not good. I'm not a fan. It's just kind of too big of a thing for that. So a lot of these details have to be grander scale. So maybe I need a bridge tower. Well, who's DMing me right now? Okay, no, that's crisis averted there. Right. So yeah, we need a bridge. Otherwise, they can't actually see or command anything in real time. A lot of people think internal CIC is a great idea because you can't just shoot at it, but it does have downsides such as considerable communications lag in some areas, especially when you're trying to send a lot of signal. It also, again, if you lose visibility via sensory systems, you lose all your visibility because you don't have any windows. So yeah, there are a few downsides to it as well. So generally, I prefer bridge over internal, like external over internal, because you can always just put a backup or have some consoles lying around or something that can do the work if it does get destroyed. But having it on the outside is generally more useful for group fleet operations. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm not sure where to put stuff or what to put. We could just go with more little cubes. Like this. Or maybe a funny little rectangle here at the front. But it doesn't look like anything because of the lighting angle. Though, if we could just change its colour to like this sort of grey, and then it will stand out really well. We could probably dot a few of these as like observation towers or something. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's get some windows on here. Here we go, that looks pretty good. We can add another one around here. We can add, actually I need to apply the lighting effects to that as well. This one's going to have one that's rotated like that, and then we'll edit the lighting on that in a minute. Then we can put this in the middle here, and next thing we'll make some silos. This just straight up needs to be this color. As does this whole section need to be this color, because it is in the shade. This is fine, this is not. This needs to be dark up to a point, so that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. That. Like that. Because the light is going to scatter, so it's still going to sort of look like that. Whereas that one is so down in the shadow that it's just not going to show up. So we can actually still get a glean out of it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good from a distance, I think. There we go. I also made it blue for some reason. Fucked if I know why. running on fumes over here. Right, okay, so that's that. The side grey. There it is. Side grey. Grey. There we go. Check that out. Okay, and then there's that's it from the side. We just get this, put this here. And let's get some fucking silos going. That needs to be more central. That's going to bug me so much. Here we go. Cool. That's too low to affect that, I think. So next thing is I'm actually going to add some scaffolding between these, like this, maybe a bit wider. Give it some more detail, seeing as this thing looks very ramshackle, especially if we put this back on, right? Pretty ramshackle looking. What I kind of want is I want a way for me to be able to make it less intrusive. That. Perhaps paneling in it? That might look a little bit better if I actually do this. I make it normal color down the middle. And then dark on the other side. Yeah, I'm assuming there's an elevation change as well, which is why I'm not just casually doing that. Let's do some of that. There we go. Why does it look like that? Now, it kind of looks like cobweb. It looks like this thing's got cobwebs on it. Ugh. Let's give it some... Actually, no, let's make that dark first, because that needs to be dark. Needs to almost be a silhouette. Because there's literally nothing on this side to give it light. So it is just working off of bare residual bounce. There's no air for it to scatter off. There's no walls around. It is space, right? There's nothing in here. Oh, actually, considering its location, I might actually go with the darkest option. Because that gives off the impression best, I think. Right, let's make some silos, eh? Silo time. What's the central colour? That's the central colour. Skip it. Let's make a silo. Would these stick out or stick in? That is the question. I'm going to say they stick out and then stick back in, so they do both. So this is actually going to counterbalance itself like that. It's going to make it stand out quite well. There we go. That. And then we can actually do something like this. I need to select that like that. Ooh, there we go. Okay. That look better? Yeah, that looks better. Right, and then it's got a nice silo. So I'm actually going to put... I can't really put anything here because the drives are connected to this, so that's not really safe. So I can put one up close here, near the front. I can put one either side, kind of either side this observation tower. Not this side, but I can put this side. I can't put one there, but I can put one... Oh, I could just put some right at the front. Hang on. Right, okay, so this needs to go back so that it doesn't interfere with the drive. This ship has so much asymmetry on it. I probably don't need a central observation tower. So I could probably get a couple more on like that. Move this down a bit. And then we're going to put one on that is sideways. It's going to be closer to the edge like this. So this is going to be kind of awkward. Oh. Ooh. It kind of fixes when I do that. That is also kind of fixed. Alright. Well, those are the only options. Yeah, they're about the same. So I can put you up here at the front. Maybe with more of a bias towards this guy, just because it is an observation tower. Nah, I feel like it's got to be in the middle. Actually, maybe this could be longer. Hang on. That, and then I can put it up to 3 off the other side as well. And then the plan is simply to tile it like this, which is off by 1. So I need to get the end cap of this, put it here. Hey presto, long silo / hanger. Bay, I guess, would be the term. Long bay. Honestly, I'm happy with this. Let's put this back on, see what that looks like. My big issue with this is that it's grayed out. Can I... Actually, let's just do this. Add sepia tone to it. Saturation, turning up the saturation and then moving it over to the bright bluish sort of area. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's right on the money. Right, and then just cutting out all the bits that I don't want. Right. Cut all this out. Cut all this out. This is pretty good. I'm liking this. Right. And then the final detail I wanted to add that I've just remembered is I wanted to add some towers to the front. So let's lower that. There we go. Nice fat little block. Maybe actually even a little bit of this. Make it seem like it's connecting. And sort of climbing up this section. There we go. That's nice. Right, there we go. Although now these are on the same level, which means this is probably going to blank this out. Okay. And then we're going to add some little grey towers. I feel like that's a bit too much. May have overdone it a little bit. This is a thing. This gets a 2. And then we can put a dark patch on the other side. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. So we can put a dark patch on this side. This is all dark patch. Put a dark patch there. Same with this section. Probably most of this as well. No. That's just going to be dark. Okay, that looks good. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. That ship is done. And we'll make one more, and then I'll just make a couple of icons for things like fighters, missiles, swarms, and whatnot. We're going to go this way around this time. Maybe even cut a little bit more off the end. I'm just going to flip this. Useful plug in that. I can't remember what it was called, but it is in the server. I've got a few actually. HSV eraser. I haven't used that yet actually. I should probably find an excuse for that. An excuse to use that at some point. Right. So, like before, we want to use some of this. Some of this to create definition on the edges. Some idea of the depth. Right. Lighten him up. Yeah, really, I could probably just get away with flipping him now. Oh, fuck's sake, just click the damn... Can I only draw in Minecraft form? No, I can draw pretty well by hand. Just not so well digitally, because I lack an effective... I lack it... Right. No. This is the pen for my drawing pad, right? See a little hole in the back? That's for the charging cable. I don't have it. It's gone. I can't use my drawing pad. I have 2 drawing pads, and I can't use either of them. So, pretty much everything is like, you know, you've got this. Pretty much use your elbow. No, it's not pressure sensitive. The pressure thing is in the pen. But yeah. Like I can hand draw pretty well. Right? I've been doing that for years. But like, yeah, I don't really have the means. I could line art over something I'd hand drawn, but that's not very interesting to watch. Self-portrait. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Sticks out fork tongue. Slithers into pit. Look to the right. That's the left. What? What? You testing me? Because I probably failed that test. Yeah. It is. It's very nice, actually. Well, unless I'm fucking practically melting when I wake up now, but the rest of the time it's nice and comfortable, so it's alright. Affordable? I don't pay for it, so it must be. I pay for the internet instead. Which this year is going to go up in price, which is... it's going to double. Excuse to get better deal? Yes, Virgin Media. Excuse to get a new deal? I think so. Yeah, but I looked around and the rest of them are pretty trash too. Like BT and Sky aren't much better. Well, I say much better. In a few areas they're actually worse. So yep, they do. They all fucking do it. They're all rubbish. Like, we got all these choices. None of them matter. They're all terrible. They're all rubbish choices. It's probably because they're just overburdened. Are these equidistant? They can't be. That's not allowed. No. Oh, but it looks so even. A shame. We'll have to modify. Yeah. Although, actually, recently, I haven't actually experienced a lot of fucking random cuts. In fact, the internet's been really good recently. So, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy, all things considered at the moment. That can go at the front. Right there. And then we can have two sideways facing ones. Here. And here. And then they need to be... this guy needs to be shaded now because he is in the dark. The sides are fine. Oh, that's something I'm missing on the other fuck. Ah. Cock and balls, maybe dick. This. I completely forgot about it here. Look, none of it. It's just it's not there. Where is it? What is it? What was it doing? There we go. I don't know if this... what do you... I'm not sure I like this plate thing. I did a plate thing on this one to give it more detail, but it... every time I look at it, it just looks janky. I feel like I should remove it. I'm going to make one without it and see what it looks like. I'm just going to completely get rid of it. This one has the pure stuff on it. Okay, that actually transfers really badly. Oh, fucking hell. Oh no, it's on 14%. That's why it did it so well. I mean, really. Okay, so that did all of that. Okay, that works, that works. And then some of this. Oh yeah. Fantastic. I think I'm preferring it cleaner. So I'm going to move the clean one over the top. There we go. That'll do. Right. This only needs to be flat up to there. This same. go. Fucking nice. Cool, cool. Okay. Now he's done. I feel like this needs modifying here. Nah. Nah, that's fine. Fair, honestly. Honestly, right. This is probably fine too. And then that's alright. And then the last ship, I can actually move this guy. Let's move this guy to a better spot. And then this guy. Right. There we go. Here we go. Let's put this up on the end here as a little end observation tower. We actually do need some very powerful things. Something to remove heat. So let's make some little vents. Up the length of this gun. So it needs to be like that. That works. No, that's the... Alright, so this is the middle color. This becomes the dark color. And then this is this. Ooh, we can set it up in groups of 3. Like that. Let's make a layer, actually. I know what I need to do. The minimum allowable distance. Right, and then we could probably do about that many of them, maybe a bit. Yeah, that works. Probably don't need that end cap. Up to you. Like that. Make it transparent. Like that. That looks fine. That looks perfect. Fill that in. Delete this. Actually, thinking about it, I could probably also do it up here. Like that, to relieve the thrusters. However, I think on the other one over there, might have to be a slightly different arrangement. Because of the offset that it's on. Right, okay, that works. Yes, so I may want to move this up a bit. Like this. Or maybe like this, so it's halfway between the two. Still have a decent view of the back. Get rid of that. Don't need this anymore. There we go. No! Stop! There we go. Fantastic. gun. Gun and... yeah, in comms, but mainly gun. Let's give it a big old gun barrel. That's what I want to see, right? Gun barrel. Gun barrel's nice. There we go. And that, because of what it's doing, is literally just going to be completely see-through. Right. It also probably needs some comms antenna, which I could put in a variety of places, but I think I might have an upwards facing comm box instead. So we're actually going to literally just finish this off with some speckles. Maybe not, that didn't look good at all. Maybe a dish. Nice big old dish. We'll make some redundant ones actually. Let's get a dish, get another dish going on the other side. That doesn't rotate too badly, but I'm not going to keep it rotated. This thing's sticking out of something, so it doesn't actually have to worry too much about the shadow, although I will give it that on that end. This needs to be dark. So that's actually going to be the light colour. Or maybe the semi-light colour. And then that's going to dim down. Like that. And there you go, the dish on the other side. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's that. That's the ship. Right, so everyone paying attention, I need name suggestions for these bastards. I've got 4 fancy boys here, and they all need names. Come on. Come on, get on down. Get on down and name my boat. Whilst you think on that, I'm going to leave them up there for a minute so you can have a little think. Assuming the stream delay doesn't kick you out or something, I don't know. But fucking... For now, I'm going to make icons. And... yeah, you have until then, otherwise I'm just going to find some other way to name them. So your voice, limited time only, voice to be heard. Right, so I need fighter icons. I need fighter icons, and I need... I just looked at the talent show Discord. It's starting like... It's starting as I'm gonna... It's gonna start as I'm gonna finish. So it's just completely unviable for me to take part in it. I did tell them that I have time things. And they keep talking to me about doing it, and then they go ahead and they go, oh right, time vote, when are we going to host this? And I'm sitting here like, I can't be on at that time. It's like they're just trying to annoy me or something. They're trying to drag me in, and it's like, but oh well, didn't disappoint me too much. Chances I might pop in there afterwards and have a little look. Anyone? I don't know if there's a link somewhere to it anymore. I'm sure it's on my Twitter somewhere. But I'm gonna probably have a look at it after the stream or something, and then chances are it's probably not going to be anything special. But here's to hoping. If it is, then I'll try and get more reasonable time so I'm actually able to stream that. But it doesn't look like that's going to be too favourable. Alright, so I need an icon. Just a basic icon for... perfect. 10. Oh, that's the stuff. Is this symmetrical? This feels asymmetrical for some reason. No, it's perfectly symmetrical. It's just fucking with my eyes. What the fuck's going on with that? It feels thinner on one side. If I take it, right. Hang on, no. Easiest way to check, right, if it is just me, is to take it from either side, flip it, and see if it is just me. It is just me. It doesn't matter which way around it is. So, I didn't think about that. I did not consider that. There we go. It's got a big fat F on it. Can we make this a bit bigger? 20? Ooh, that's a nice F. That's a nice big F. I don't think me or any other human being has been more excited to say an F on anything they've made. Normally an F is a sign of disaster. Hey! PLNN9. Ooh. Welcome in. Welcome to my party. I see by your username you are a follower of the great RN Jesus. It's one of my favorite phrases. RN Jesus for random number generator. Right. This needs to be an M for missile or T for torpedo. We'll do T for torpedo rather than M for missile. T. That is an invisity. Not what I wanted. Perfect. Down like that. And then the same on the other side. Like that. There you go. Nice definition on him. We have icons for missile and torpedo. I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to add a gradient to the back of it to make it look real snazzy. The gradient is going from pure transparency to light blue. Where's the gradient? Here it is. That is the wrong way. Maybe this color needs to be changed. What's a good color? Liquids. Liquids isn't a color. Buddy, liquids is not a color. Bright sort of purple. Yeah, violet's a nice engine plume colour. Alright, there we go. F and T. And then for these guys also, buy them now. What, liquids? I bet you can suggest a name for these boys. Speaking of liquids, actually. Liquids, green, liquids, liquids. Got bodily liquids. What about fluids? Do you do fluids? Do you do other fluids? Like semi-Newtonians? Non-Newtonians? Gases? Superfluids? Bose-Einstein condensate? Plasma? Come on, man. You're missing out on a huge business opportunity. Gotta get the fluid game. Right. Literally all I need to do is make this the other color. Oh, I realized that I've made a blunder. A foolish mistake. I have a fucking Paco Rabanne fucking perfume advert stuck in my head. It's just the audio. Help me. I am suffering. Please put me out of my misery. Why has this happened? Why is it so sudden? And why has it just come to me at this moment? This is not what I wanted. This is interrupting my peace. I'm going to the redacted to get the redacted. I'm going to redact you in a minute, buddy. That's what I call redaction. You know what? Actually, well, actually, first I'm going to do this. Hang on. Let me. I need a one with a B on it as well, don't I? Right. So I'm going to make it this color. We're going to noise the. Oh yes, Father, redact me. No, redacted me. Oh fuck. Bruce, that's what I want. There we go. Right. The light ones do that. The slightly darker ones do that. Hang on. That didn't work out so well. Yeah, I want that. And I need this to be this. Ooh. Okay. And then, oh no. Right, and this needs to be this darker colour. And then finally, sprinkle everything else with a little bit of this. Everything on the other one? Yep, one more colour. Which really means that there should be a lip on this and not what I've just spent effort doing. Dumb! Stupid! I'm just gonna... I don't even know how to react to these comments. You come back, you come to me, and you didn't even bring the funny? Where is it? What have you done with it? Where is the funny? Funny has not been detected on your system. Oh, that's not what I want. That's actually the wrong colour. There we go. That looks so much better. Look at that. That's so nice. I'm happy. Oh, my ears. Oh, my delicate ears. Ah. Oh, they sit and they wait for death. Oh, there we go. You know, no, I'm a big man. I can do this. Here is the blank. You can't send links, buddy. Assuming you didn't just type the N-word. One of the two. Can't do either of those. Way ahead of you. I've been ahead of you for months, buddy. No, I'll just give him a fighter bomber instead of either one. Still not hearing any name suggestions. Ah, that's right. Emblems. Emblem time. Last thing I'm going to do this stream, emblems. We're going to give them some faction logos. These guys need faction logos. These guys already have the start of one. Redacted to redacted daddy. The redacted meme is losing its kick. The redacted meme is losing its kick. I have not seen a play like this since the 1970s. Okay, that's that. Now I just need to turn it into an actual symbol. So I'll clean it up. Oh. Uh... That is the wrong shape. This is the correct shape. We'll turn it up to 2 to make it even. Yes, there we go. That one. Right. So, last thing I need to do. Okay, cool. So that's them. And then these guys. These guys need something as well. Trying to think how that could look better if it was maybe up on this level, perhaps same level as the center. If it was centered, what happens then? What happens if it's centered? If I center it. There we go. And then, right, check this out. Clever little plan. Let's create a horizon line insignia. That's about 4. That's about 4. So everything above that gets cut off. Would that look better if it was grey? Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing now. Romb. Okay, that'll do. Move this over to their side as well so I can shrink the file. But I didn't even shrink the file. No, it's too close. It's too close to the edge. This needs to be moved in. There we go. Maybe a bit darker. Ooh, that's nice. And then this can be the dark grey. And then we need our line, which can be this grey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross it through. Five. Actually, and then I can even maybe. Okay, maybe I can't. Hang on. Give me a second. The hamster in my head is spinning his wheel. want to change it though to match their colours more. So let's make this blue, perhaps. Actually, what if I make this a blue colour, and then make this a really dark blue? Oh no, that was the dark blue. Is there a darker blue? There is this blue. But the blue goes so much better with white. So it makes me want to do this way instead. And make that the central blue. That doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I think I prefer it like this. Maybe I can make this dark yellow colour or something. No, that's just painful. Alright, well. Let's fill the mouth with that colour. And there we go. Fantastic. I've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed this, as always. If you haven't... Oh, I don't know what this stretch is. I just looked at the camera. Whoa, look at that. Stretch now. Ugh. Right. Yeah. As always, if you've enjoyed this and you haven't already followed... Button, come on, man. What are you doing? Wasting your time. I haven't. I wasn't here long enough. Oops. Oof. Oof you. Fucking, yeah. And if you're watching this in the future on YouTube or something, then there's a little button, there's a little subscribe button. You press that too. Yeah, that's good. That's a good button. I like that button. Don't know if the bell does anything. Might as well click it anyway. It's literally 2 clicks. I will see you fellas some other time. So now I'm going to awkwardly look sideways at my console as I figure out how to manage my own exit. Such a fucking awkward thing. Ciao.